Why do we have classes for numbers when we already have the number primitives? Well, there's several reasons. First, there are other classes with methods which expect objects as a parameter. The other reason is these classes have defined constants and methods associated with the number type, like maximum and minimum values. So we never need to memorize this long number. Now, Java converts between numbers and primitives automatically using something called autoboxing and unboxing. Autoboxing is when Java automatically converts a number primitive to an instance of the corresponding number class. The simplest example of this is when you declare a number class instance. We know we can create a class instance using the new keyword, and for the number classes, we can pass the number we want as an argument to the constructor. So here, we're creating an integer instance with the value of 42. This is a special rule in the Java language, but you can also define the number like you would create a primitive. What happens is the compiler converts the number 42 to an integer class by replacing the declaration to look like this. The value of method takes a primitive and returns an instance of the class. This happens automatically. We never see it happen in our code. This is autoboxing. Autoboxing also happens when you pass a primitive to a method expecting an object. Unboxing happens in the other direction. This is when we have the number class, but Java is expecting the primitive. In this case, Java unboxes the primitive from the wrapper class. For example, let's use an integer class in an if-then test. We create an integer, perform an operation on it, and then test. Remember, I in this example is an instance, not a primitive. Still, Java knows to unbox the instance into a primitive. Behind the scenes, the compiler is replacing our code with the int value method. Java's doing this automatically for us. This is called unboxing. We could get into a case where we think we're comparing numbers, but the instance gets us into trouble. Imagine we create an integer instance, but we never create the value. The instance is null. Now compare the number in an if statement. This gives us a null pointer exception. The reason is we're unboxing the number by calling the int value method, but the method is not a static method. It's an instance method, but our instance is null, so boom.